Namaste. Welcome to Asanas and More Yoga, where you get the attention you deserve. I'm Felicia. It is nighttime, and I'm going to show you a nice, quiet Salamba, setu, bandhasana, supported bridge pose with use of props. I love props. I find that props ease my busy mind, ease my overworked body, eases the mental chatter that goes in my head, so many things. It helps give me support so that I can sleep well. So I've shown this variation before where the block is vertical between the knees, evenly distributed as best as possible above and below the knee. You're gently hugging into the block, and I like the term hug versus squeeze. And then I'm going to bind my shins one way and my thighs the other way to help bring equilibrium to my pelvis. The pelvis holds so much throughout your day. So I want to alleviate some of that physical tension that you might not even be aware of that you've been carrying with you throughout the day. The pelvis supports the whole upper body as well as the lower body. It's the connection. It's the emotional realm moving into the intellectual realm, and it just really supports both this spiritual level of energy as well as this physical level of being. You know, we encompass this body. The props are set up so that the bolsters form a T. This middle bolster will be further away from the foot bolster depending on the length of your torso. You want your ankles to rest on the bolster that is horizontal to the wall, and this vertical bolster supports the back. The thinly folded blanket here will support my shoulders and my head, and from the whole neck into the head is going to be off this blanket. So if you find that your head or your neck is resting on this thinly folded blanket, then you need to move it closer towards the wall. I'm going to slide to the side and bring my heels onto the bolster. I have a sandbag on both sides of the bolster so that I can grab them and put them on my shoulders for the final pose. Now I'm just going to pause here for a minute. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to scoot my butt down onto the middle bolster and then my back. And then my forearms come to the floor, elbows touching the blanket. And then I'm going to roll completely off the edge. I'm not going to scoot back off the bolster. I'm going to roll my thoracic, my upper back, over the edge of the bolster to my shoulders touch. Now they're not touching yet, but I want to breathe here. So I'm not just going to whip myself back. I'm going to externally rotate the whole upper arm bone. Get that shoulder down, that deltoid. Externally rotate. I'm not going to turn my head because it's very important that you don't strain the eyes when you're in a gentle chin lock. You can even put a little rolled washcloth under your chin for added support into this lock known as Jaladhara Bandha. When I'm ready, I'm going to straighten my legs. And I have the lights, so I'm just going to be mindful of that. And I need to loosen my strap just a little bit. A little too tight. This is very impromptu videoing. These are my street pose today. I just decided to practice nice, quiet practice before bed. I'm going to take one sandbag. These are 10 pounds. And the other. I want most of the sand to be up towards the chest to start. I'm going to externally rotate onto the thumb side of the hand. You don't have to have your feet into the wall. By touching the wall, you relieve any type of angst or grief, but they don't have to be into the wall, just a different sensation. Once I get the arms, the top of the shoulders down, and then the back of the scapula in towards the heart center, I'm going to hug into my body, hug into my body. I'm going to pull my inner thighs in and down, just the uppermost part of my thigh is active through the back of the heel. This cord is a little bit in my way, and I don't want to go off center, so my feet are a little wider than they need to be. Now hug my inner lower thighs above the kneecap, through the kneecap, below the kneecap, into the inside of the shin and calf, into the block. While I'm doing that, I'm going to try to burst wide through the flesh of the thigh bones, into the strap, and also into the shins, into the strap. I'm going to soften my tongue, release it from the roof of the mouth or the sides of the cheek. I'm going to allow the knuckles of the hands to be evenly distributed from the right side of the body to the left, and the left to the right. So whatever's touching on the right hand, those knuckles, that's what's touching on the left, and vice versa. Kind of greet the body from side to side. Soften through the palms of the hands and the fingers. Allow any leftover tension from the physical body, the emotional body, to just puddle up into the palms of the hands. And on the next exhalation, allow that puddle to release out into the universe. Let the universe take care of you and support you. Lengthen through the back of the neck. So the middle to the bottom of the occipital curve of the back of the head is what's touching the earth. That nice bony structure. Feel the ears soften to the earth. Feel the eyebrows release to the back of the head. And the gaze is at the tip of the nose with heavy eyelids. Releasing now through the pelvis, allow the rib cage to gently, like a waterfall, roll from the top of the body and the front of the body to the back of the body. Again, let any leftover tension, physically, mentally, emotionally, even spiritually, puddle up into the palms of the hands. And on the next exhalation, allow that puddle to release out to the universe. Let the universe take care of you. Exhaling. Releasing the skin on the legs, from the thighs, through the knees, through the calves, through the ankles, through the tops of the feet and the soles of the feet, through the tips of the toes. Exhale, letting it go. That the whole body is releasing. Let the front of the body release into the back of the body like a waterfall. Letting go. Let the eyes become heavier. As the eyelids remain slightly open, allow the eyes to rest into their sockets. Give yourself permission now to release into the inside of the body, the internal body. When the eyes are fully open, we're more aware of the physical body. When they're closed, we're more aware of the internal body. Inhale and exhale up and out through the crown of the head. And allow the eyes become fully heavy now. And for the next few moments, just breathe. Allowing the seat of the pose to take its effect. Salamba, setu, bandhasana. May you sleep peacefully and lovingly this evening. Namaste.